I have quite a few tanks.
Oh, you do, don't you? Look at this. Oh, my word. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the plants. Oh, Patrick.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I've been doing this for about 7 years before I found out about pond fish.
Oh, really? Oh, great.
Yeah, I've been doing it for quite a long time now.
Wow.
I'm really glad that I found your channel because you validate a lot of what I've already been doing. The
Uh-huh.
substrate.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, same thing with this one right here. It's huge. So
We got
you
a
kind of
few guppies
validated
here.
what I've already been doing.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
I learned about the sand because I was having so much trouble with the detritus. I couldn't keep it under control. I tried gravel, I tried everything I could. I even put plants in the bottom, and the detritus would just fall on that. But the sand is what really was the secret.
Yeah, it really is. People who've been around for a long time who have an experimental kind of attitude have discovered this along the way many times. Is that anubias?
Yeah, almost everything I have is anubias
Oh,
and
really?
java moss because it grows so slow, and
Right.
I prefer the minimal maintenance.
Now, you know what I like with anubias is the aponogeton, the bulb plant.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dramatic difference where you're sort of doing that with your taller plant in the back. What is that?
That is a house plant. That's arrowhead vine. I had one fall into the aquarium by accident, and it just grew like crazy.
Wow, look at that. That's impressive.
Just by accident, I found out about that.
That's funny.
I started with the pothos because the 75-gallon tank over here had so many guppies in it that I had to do a water change every day.
Right.
I thought the pothos would help.
Yeah.
Nope, not enough. The plants actually have to be inside the aquarium to grow.
Well, yeah. I had a pothos like that did that. It took over about a third of my shop.
Yeah, it's pretty much doing that in here too.
Yeah, they reach the point where they grow a foot a day.
Oh yeah, they're
And
going
it gets
crazy.
insane. Suck the tank dry.
I was surprised though, it doesn't do such a good job of keeping the water clean as the plants that are inside were. That's been my experience there.
Well, yeah, it consumes nitrates and phosphates. It'll take iron out, but it really doesn't deal with particulate matter because it's not breathing in the water.
That's a good point. I never understood
A
why.
lot of that does.
But I actually did a test. These tanks have been running for years with no plants except the roots from the
Yeah,
pothos,
right.
and it's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
So
I did that. The other problem is the roots they impact the tank to such an extent you really can't do anything with it.
yeah, I had the problem with this right here too. So I shoved all the roots back and hold it back with a rock.
Yeah. Have you done much in the way of a food web?
A what web?
Food web.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you need to learn this one.
Okay.
The food web is microculture, micro and macroculture. You get it from nature, you get it from the wild. Collect some mold and wet leaves from a body of water, a creek, a stream, pond, wherever leaves are rotting and breaking down. You bring that in and start setting it up in your tanks in small amounts and set up some shoe boxes with it, because what will happen is it'll begin spawning all kinds of microfauna and macrofauna. You'll find Daphne, for example, and Cyclops, and fairy shrimp, and just all of that sort of stuff. Scuds will grow out, all kinds of worms. So it becomes a natural food source for the fish, and it also works to enrich the substrate and to break down waste as it's precipitating into the substrate.
I did not know I could do that.
So it's the next step. And I'm a little surprised you haven't taken that yet.
I didn't even consider it. I've been living in my own little world. I don't deal with anybody else. I'm kind of like reclusive. And this is my nature.
That's the bane of the hobby. Yeah, and you're the hermit hobbyist, right?
Yeah, that's what I am.
You clearly are, yeah. And it shows. I mean, it's magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've got a couple of videos on Food Web. Check it out.
I will.
and then get out and do some collecting.
Well, thank you for letting me show off my tanks.
It's going to blow your mind.
I will.
Listen, I'll tell you what I would like you to do, if you're gutsy enough to do it, is get on their Discord channel, the Father Fish Shoal. You'll find the link on my YouTube home channel.
Okay.
It's a wonderful source of all kinds of resources, information, and people who are doing exactly what you're doing.
I'm not alone, huh?
You're not alone. No, you're not. Not by a long shot. I love it. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate you coming up.
I will get on Discord. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
Bye for now.